Okay, so we can execute javascript function when user changes the selected option. Selected option of a select element. Select element. Okay, so an example on change event. So create one HTML form. On change event. Here we have to take on drop down list select element. Select, and the option is, so for example number of cities is there. Okay, and value HYD. Okay, so here 5 cities is there. So when you change the city selected city name, okay, you can find the selected city name by using JavaScript on change event. So for this, use script tag and write some JavaScript function on change. Okay, so that is the function where selected city equal to document or get element by id. So here we have to use id for drop down list, id drop down list ddl cities. So copy this dot value. Okay, so it will find the selected city name and stored in selected city variable, and you can display selected city name in alert box. Your selected city is selected city. Okay, so now we have to call this JavaScript function in onChange event of dropdown list. Okay, onChange event and call this function here. So if you want to display the selected value from number of list of options, you can use this onChange event. So run this example once. Okay, so by default HYD is selected. So here selected Bangalore, okay, and Mumbai. Okay, selected city name is Mumbai. and again Pune. Okay, so like this we can display selector, we can get the selector city. Dot get element by id p1 dot inner html equal to circular city. Okay, so like this you can display the selector city name from drop down list. And next event is on mouse over. So this event execute a javascript function, event execute js function when moving the mouse pointer, moving the mouse pointer onto any html element. Or suppose I want to change the background color of div when mouse pointer hover on that particular div element. Okay, we can use this on mouse over event to change the background color. So whenever mouse pointer over on that particular div element, we can change the background color. So create one HTML form on mouse over. Okay, so create one HTML form, and here take one div element and with id div1 and some content here. Okay, so div element with some content. So I want to change the background color. So already by default we can assign the uh, default styles, that is background color and text color. Background color is red color and text color is white, and height 200 pixels and width 200 pixels, and border 1 pixel solid and black color border, and padding 10 pixel. Okay, so already by default background color is red, but I want to change the background color. Okay, so when my mouse pointer over on that particular div element, this would use script tag and function mouse over. Okay, so document dot get element by id div1 dot style dot background color equal to, so background color is um, background color blue. And we can use this function in development on mouse over event. Okay, so run this example. So already predefined background color is red color and text color white. So when our mouse pointer hover on a particular development, the background color is changed to blue color. Okay, so background color is changed to blue color, and again I want to restore the previous color when our mouse pointer leaves the development, so that we can use on mouse out event. On mouse out function mouse out. So copy this function, document.getElementById div1 dot style dot background color red color. Okay, so again mouse pointer leaves the div element, so previous color is restored. Okay, so like this we can apply the styles, CSS styles from JavaScript also. Okay, so on mouse over and on mouse out. And the next one is on dbl click event. Okay, on mouse out event execute js function when moving the mouse pointer moving the mouse pointer out of an element. And next on key down, so when user is pressing a key, this event will work. When a user is pressing a key, this event will work. Okay, onload event. So onload event, so this event will work. Event will work immediately after a page has been loaded. Okay, so on key down and onload event both. So add one HTML form, on key down, onload events. So take one HTML text box, input type equal to text box, and ID is txt name, and close this text box, and take one paragraph also, ID is p1. Okay, so when you press a key in text box, when you're typing any text in text box, we can display immediately the type the input text in paragraph. Script function, my function, and create one variable. Okay, my name equal to document dot get element by id txt name dot value. So this is reading the value from text box, and we can display value in paragraph. Okay, so this is on key down event. On key down my function. Okay, so run this example. HTML input element p1 inner HTML equal to txt name. Okay, so when you're typing any text in here in the text box, so immediately we can display whatever you type in text box in paragraph. Okay, so by using on key down event, we can use this event to display text in paragraph. So this event is used to in real time Google search box. Okay, so in Google search box, when you type anything in text box, okay, so the text is coming, the result is coming here. Okay, the result is searching from Google server. And next, onload event. So this onload event is used to display execute JavaScript function immediately after the page has been loaded. So if you want to execute JavaScript function after page has been loaded, my function 2, you can display some error box after page has been loaded. It has been loaded. Okay, so this function is used to unload event is only for body tag. My function 2. So once refresh this example, so immediately you will get the alert box. Okay, page has been loaded. After click OK button, you will get the output here. And remaining on context menu. So this on context menu is your task. Okay, on context menu. So on context menu, real-time example is go to Google Drive. Okay, so Google Drive. So right click on here. You will get here menu, new folder, upload files, upload folder, Google Docs and Sheet. So like this. So this is small context menu. Okay. So you can display like this menu by using on context menu event. So when you right click on mouse, you will get this menu. Okay, so this is real-time example for on context menu. Okay, so this is your task for today. And on mouse center, on mouse leave, on mouse center, on mouse leave also same as on mouse over, on mouse out, and on mouse move, on mouse up. Okay, so already examples is there on mouse the previous classes. Okay, on mouse move. So when you run this example, the mouse coordinates are displaying here. Okay, so mouse moving coordinates is displaying in the in, so by using on mouse move event. Okay, here one development is there on mouse move, on mouse out events, and so whenever mouse moving on the development, so this function is executed and display the coordinates. Okay, div coordinates. Event is passing to this function and e dot client x and client y. Okay, x axis and y axis um, is stored in x and y variables, and we are displaying this x and y coordinates in demo paragraph. Okay, demo paragraph. And mouse out. Mouse out. JPG. Okay, so like this we can display bigger image and normal image. Mouse move. Okay, mouse over and mouse out events. Okay, this keyword specifies the current element, and we are passing this element to this function as x variable. X dot style dot height is increasing. Okay, normal image height and width is 32, but whenever mouse over on the particular particular image, we are increasing the image height and width. Okay, x dot style dot height 64 pixel, x dot style dot width 64 pixel. When our mouse pointer out of an image, and again we are restoring the height and width. Okay, previous height and width 32 32. Mouse over and mouse out events. Okay, so these are the events in JavaScript. And one more important concept is validations. Validations in JavaScript. Okay, so these validations are very important concept for any application. Okay, if you want to implement any application, must and should you have to use validations. Okay, so these validations are execute. Validations are used to validate the forms. Okay, validate the forms means before you submit the form to the server, submit the form to the server. Before you submit the form to the server, these validations will check either text box is empty or not, either input fields is input fields are empty or not, okay. If text box is empty, empty, the form is not submit to the server. Form is not submit to the server. Okay, for real-time example is for validations. Go to Google sign up form. Okay, add account and create account. Okay, so here sign up form, Google sign up form, first name and last name and email and password and birthday, gender, phone number and current email address, and next step. Okay, without enter values in these text boxes, we cannot submit the form to the server. After must and should you have to enter all these fields, okay, before you submit the form to the server. Okay, so these are called validations. You cannot leave this empty. Okay, must and should you have to enter, okay, text in, okay, user input in these fields. Okay, so by using JavaScript we can do these validations. Okay, so without enter values in these text boxes, or without select all these fields, we cannot submit to the server. So for this we can do one example. So create one form, that is registration or validations. Okay, registration form. Table tr td, first name td, input type equal to text box, placeholder, first name and id for txt, fname, and second row td, email, input type equal to text box, and placeholder, email, and id txt, email, and td, email, first name, email, password, password, input type equal to password, and placeholder, password, and id txt, password, and again date of birth and gender. Date of birth, select options, January, okay, select month, and text box, day, text box, type equal to text box, and placeholder, day, and id date. Here drop down list also same, id ddl, months, and final input type equal text box, placeholder, year, txt, year, next td, td is mobile number, input type equal to text box, and placeholder, and id txt, mobile. Okay, and finally we can take one button, tr td. Okay, so submit button, type submit button, and value submit, and id is btn submit. So, okay, so when you click on this button you have to submit all this field to the server. Okay, so but here we have to write validations by using javascript. Okay, April, May. So once run this example, first of all, okay, so this is our registration form. Okay, first name, email, password, and date of birth, mobile number. Okay, so before you submit the data to the server, you need to check these fields. Okay, these fields are empty or not. Okay, we cannot submit the empty fields to the server, so that we have to use JavaScript to validate the form. Okay, so use script tag and write one function, my validate. Okay, so first of all we have to check this first name. Okay, we have to check this first name field. This field is empty or not. Where f name equal to document dot get element by id txt first name dot value if f name equal to double equal to here empty. Okay, so you can display some alert message. Okay, please enter first name field. Enter first name. Okay, so here I'm submitting this form. Alert box is not coming and there is no error. Dot value. Okay, here we have to call this JavaScript function in onClick event button. Okay, so that you will get the alert box. Okay, so this is a reminder for before you submit the data to the servers. So like this we have to write for all these form fields, and next email, where last name equal to document or get element by id else if. Okay, lname dot value equal to empty. Alert box, please enter last name. Okay, so refresh this form and submit this form. Please enter first name. Okay, so without enter first name we can't move to the next field. Okay, so after you enter the first name field you can move to the next field. Please enter last name, so that is email, right? Please enter email. And next one is else if password. where password equal to document.getElement by id, this text box, password.value equal to empty, so that we can display alert box. Please enter password. Okay, so like this remaining fields also. Okay, detail, months and date and year and mobile number also. But here must and should submit the data in the correct format. Okay, so first name field must and should enter only text, okay, not digits. And email is email also there is a format. Okay, so email format is, for example, abc at the rate gmail.com or yahoo.com. Okay, compulsory this format is there. Okay, we have to enter the email with this format. Okay, at the rate and gmail.com or yahoo.com or anything. Okay, so there is a format for email. So we have to check this field, email field, with this format. Okay, your entered input data is email format or not. So for this there is a expressions for email. Go to Google and you can find the email validation in JavaScript. Okay, so this is the expression. This is the email expression to check this format. Okay, must and should email text box value match to this expression. So this expression is, this part is before at the rate and this part is after at the rate and before dot, gmail or yahoo or anything, after dot this part. Okay, so before at the rate we can allow small a to z or caps a to z and 0 to 9 numbers, okay, digits, and underscore, dot and hyphens. And after at the rate we can allow caps a to z, small a to z and 0 to 9 digits and hyphen. And after dot we can allow only small a to z and caps a to z, 0 to 9 numbers, but these numbers are length is 2 to 4 only. Okay, 2 to 4 means .com, okay, com, org, okay, uk, us, in, okay, so like this. Okay, these domains merchant should in between 2 to 4. .com, .org, .uk, .es, okay, .edu, so like this. So maximum 2 to 4 length this is. So this is the format for email. So we can check this format in our code. Okay, copy this expression F name, here email, right? Email, email. Okay. If email value not equal to empty, then we can enter into this if condition, and again we can check this condition. Okay, so filter dot test and email. Okay, this is not. So now we can display alert box. Please enter correct email format. Here we can display just only please enter email. Okay, after you enter the email in text box, you can test this. Okay, so the format is correct or not. Okay, so this condition is for this filter. Okay, submit. Please enter first name. After you enter the first name value, you can submit this. Please enter email and enter say example text, and I can submit. Please enter correct email format. So that must and should we have to include at the rate. Okay, please enter correct email format. Again G and submit. Please enter correct email format. There is no .com or .in, right? So that .in correct email format. Again this is coming. Email dot value. Email dot value. Enter email correct format and the rate@g.com. Okay, so there is no alert box, so that email format is correct. And again we can move to the next password field. Here only we have to write else if password dot value equal to empty, then we can display some alert box. Please enter password. Okay, please enter correct email format and @g.com. Again please enter password. Okay, so like this we have to write the conditions. Okay, in nested if. So we have to use here nested if. After complete this testing, we can move to the next field, password field. So for password field also some conditions is there. Password must and should be okay, at least at least one caps. Okay, at least one small, at least one special symbol. Okay, so like this you can write the password field. Okay, I will send this. Okay, so for your task for today, password field must and should accept at least one caps, one small, and at least one special symbol, at least one digit. Okay, at least one digit. Okay, so you can set this regular expressions. Okay, regular expressions info. You can go to this website. You can find the validations here. Okay, password field. Regular expressions. Okay, password must consist of at least 8 characters length. Okay, and not more than 15 characters. Okay, so this is the example. Password matching expression and match all alphabetic character and predefined field characters, and password must consist at least 8 characters and more than 15 characters. Okay, so here you can find the example password for password. Okay, so password validations here. Okay, password matching expression. Password must be at least 4 characters, no more than 8 characters, and must be include at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, and one numeric digit. Okay, so you can search here regex, okay, regexlib.com website. Search in Google like this. Google expression for regular expression for password. Okay, first link. Okay, so please complete the assignment. Password must accept only at least one uppercase, one lowercase, and numeric and special characters also. Okay, special symbols only at the rate hash and end symbol. Okay, at the rate hash and end symbol only accept. tooltip uh, tooltip like Google alert box, right? Google message, right? Okay, you can't leave this empty. Okay, here span. Okay, copy this message and paste here. ID is first name error, style is display none, and color is red color text. If first name field is empty, you can show the message if error dot style dot display equal to block. Can display block. So when you press on this, you can display like this message. Okay, and you can write for text box border color also.
Okay.
Text box border color document dot get element by id txt name txtf name dot style dot border equal to 1 pixel border and solid red color border. Okay, so you will get this output. Okay, so you have to write
Okay.
like this css styles.